isn't the last part. There is one more to go. Then you get to see what Hightower and the rest of the Academy make of their latest assignment. Right, let's see how the main house reacted when Sarah returned.
Yes!
What did Luke start crying?
He's just upset, yeah.
Sarah, welcome back. We only got £180 for food.
Ashley. Yeah?
Ashley, come here.
Yeah? Wait there, Luke.
He wants... Do you want him to do this? Or he's missing you and he's upset. Oh. So he's saying, I need to shout something.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, do you want him to stay in there?
To come out then.
What do you mean?
He's worried that you don't want to be in there. He's worried that you're missing him.
Press the button.
Yeah. I don't care.
Look, stay in, she's fine!
She doesn't give a shit.
God, he's only 28 times.
Oh, my God.
I know.
It's away for a day.
From my boyfriend honey.
No, but I'm thinking of Friday.
I don't think you'll be able to see me.
It's fucking torture. Speak to Sarah.
Okay.
Who did the...
Just tell him you want him to stay.
Yeah, no, Sarah said she wants you to stay.
No, you said...
Oh, I said I want you to stay.
Oh, God. If they want to stay, let them stay, that's it.
Look, stay!
Why does he want to leave?
Because he's just missing you. Stay!
It's been a day, come on.
It's been a day, come on! Diane, hello. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Good. We are going to forget Olympic fever for just a moment because the White Room task has begun. So what are the psychological effects of living in a totally white room?
It is a really good one, particularly if you like a bit of psychology and brain science.
I would think it would drive you up the wall.
Yes, it can do. First thing we've got to remember is that shape and colour is how the brain has evolved for stimulation just to survive. And 80% of all the information we assimilate about the world and how we behave in it comes in through what we see, through our vision. So, right, let's get to the White Room. The White Room is two things here. Connor's already made a comment, apparently, about, oh, it's quite nice, actually, when he walked in. We choose white and all the hues of white for
calming,
sincerity and tranquil, absolutely. But then it'll stop. Because with our fight or flight mechanism, you get accelerate or de-accelerate. There's no kind of happy medium in the middle. So after a while of being, you can start going down and down and down and down. And what that can actually add to is feelings of isolation, separateness. And if you're not getting the stimulation, you've started to see some of the yawns going on, they'll actually start feeling bored. And if there's lots going on inside for the individual, like sorting stuff out about what's gone on in the past, what may go on the outside, they could start getting a bit down or depressed. Maybe not with this group.
OK, so calm and then wall climbing.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
OK, so the housemates had to choose 3 of them to enter the White Room. Let's take a look at how they did that.
Only 3 housemates may enter the task room to compete for the prize. Connor, Lucas, Sarah and Scott have 1 minute to decide between them who will take part in the task.
OK, I'm not that bothered.
I don't mind. I know, obviously, you two...
I want to do it.
I know you wanted.
I love tasks. Me too.
OK, you love tasks, OK.
I don't mind.
Do you want to do it?
I don't mind.
Sarge, do you want to do it?
You do it.
Are you sure?
I'm not bothered.
100%?
Yeah, I don't like tasks.
Definitely not.
No.
How do you think Scott would have got on in there?
Initially, like anyone going in there, OK. Slightly new and different environment. But he'd have done really well had he gone in there with Sarah because he'd have an ally. He gets on well with his girls, as you know.
Yeah, he likes being around the girls.
He does, but he also loves the boys, and he likes the pretty boys as well, or the range of alphas that both Connor and Lucas are. But again, that would actually wane very, very quickly if he was with those two. There was very other little mental construct that they've got between the 3 of them.
He seems like the boys in short spurts.
Absolutely.
But for longevity,
no,
the girls...
he'd have gone up, he would have gone whoop-de-la-la completely. And it would have not helped poor Scott in terms of his confidence. So maybe it's a good thing that he didn't go in.
OK, tonight we have seen the shopping task. What did you make of Luke S's efforts?
He's really intense. I love him on the tasks. And I know we call him cheesy and things like that, but there's a little side of him coming through if you watch where he can actually I picture him sometimes with a cap on when he's a lot older, just laughing at himself. I think that's a part of him that will grow in him, because when he looks back at himself, I mean, he's got incredible self-discipline to make himself look the way he does.
He doesn't seem to laugh at himself very much at the moment,
At the moment, but I think it's coming. And I think, actually, whether he likes it or not, is going to make him laugh more at himself. I mean, Connor's actually quite like him in many ways in terms of task performance. But Luke, he's got... he doesn't like to lose. He actually said on going in, I'm a really bad loser. So already he's telling us, I'm competing with no one else but me. And that's why he looks the way he looks. He's got a high self-efficacy and a lot of self-discipline to be the way he is. He'll lighten up in time and age, for sure. And I see little glimmers of it. And it's actually made me, personally, quite warm to him.
OK, can I ask you about the clip we were just watching before we started chatting, where he told Sarah to ask Ashley whether she wanted him to come out? Do you think he would have done that if she'd have said yes?
What, if she'd said yes to him, to wanting to come out?
Yeah, to come out for her.
No. No, because he's in there with Connor. No, I think Ashley was right when she said he wouldn't come out for me. I think they're still in there for a game. Before they both went in and met each other, he was going in to be part of Big Brother. He said he wanted to meet a nice girl. Yes, he's done that. It's part of an alpha construct. They need to have a woman, basically.
Yeah. Bird on the arm.
Yeah, but he's still in there for him. I don't think he would.
OK. What can we expect from him over the next couple of days, do you think?
I think he'll remain upbeat. I think this is an exciting bit for me, particularly with the White Room. I think Big Brother's done something quite interesting here. The two of them are actually going to be neck and neck all the way, because they've got good camaraderie, but there'll have to become a time when either Luke S's kind of optimism will have to wane a bit if Connor starts to manipulate, because Connor can. If he wants it bad enough, he knows he could possibly get around Luke S. And when we get to the, Friday, when they've both got to decide on who's going to pass that Olympic line, something interesting needs to happen for it to actually become one or the other. At the moment, it's going to be like that all the way.
OK, as you said, there is a whopping prize at stake. So who do you believe wants it the most?
Connor.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Connor, I mean, I loved it when he said, I'm doing it for the people that voted me here. Yeah. And he needed to we need to hear him say things like that, because we've seen other sides to Connor which haven't been so impressive. But he is hell-bent on wanting to win. Luke S has an internal competition with himself. No matter where he goes in the world, he'll compete with himself.
Yeah.
That's why he looks the way he is. That's why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
Connor, he's in there. He's got his eye on the end goal.
OK. Well, we talked about mind games earlier on with the panel, and it seems that the mind game started even before Sarah left. Have a look at this.
You've been up 4 times?
Yeah. And if I go out of here, I'm going to be up again. You'll be all right.
I'll be up.
No, you won't.
I can tell you who doesn't like me in there.
Yeah, there's 3 people. That's it. I'll tell you now, I'll be up every single week.
I could be up next week. You just don't know.
No, you will, Matt. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
Sorry, you won't be.
You're not going to go up at all. I know. I'll be fucked every week, because not everybody likes me. Used to. I know now. Used to are going to make it to the final.
So what do you make of that? Do you think that's a genuine chat, or is that mind games, trying to lull somebody into a false sense of security?
Initially, I thought it's got to be a ploy, but if you listen to Connor's tonality, and it's another thing we can tell on a phone by anybody if we can't see them, from voice tonality, what's going on. He does sound genuine with going, no, yous, everybody likes yous, both of you. And he's got a point there. Sarah is liked by a lot of people in the house, and she's created that because
she's also liked by a lot of people outside of the house as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But I don't think Connor would naturally give someone a compliment like that just because he can. It could be a ploy under there, but his voice tonality tells me he was actually quite genuine in that comment.
OK, so Sarah has gone, as we know. What effect will her departure have on the 2 that are left in there? Will it make any difference?
Not really, I don't think, apart from pillow fights and massages and things like that. And they haven't got that girl energy around, because she is wonderfully girly for the 2 alphas, regardless of what they have going on outside. Guys are like that when they're like those 2. But for them, what it will do is it'll intensify what's going on between them, particularly for the next sort of 48 hours. And that's going to become quite interesting for us.
And it's just 2 boys now. I would imagine having a girl in there softens everything slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's... I don't know what's going to happen. I think, as I said, Conor may try to manipulate to try and get the upper hand above Lucas. Lucas has the natural talent and ability and the self-discipline in all those tasks. That's why he's so intense, to actually win Conor.
Do you think their friendship will survive it?
I don't know. I actually don't know on that one. It depends on how Conor plays it. If he's sly, because he wants it so badly, when it comes to nearing the finish line, no, I think Lucas will have his kind of, yeah, he'll be angry about that.
OK, and who do you think will win the pass to the final?
Oh, I want it to be Lucas. But it could be Conor.
It's a really hard one.
It's a really
as we've said, because they are both so competitive.
Yeah, two so similar in there. If Lucas does lose out to Conor, for his ego's sake, he could cope with that better than had it been Adam or Luke A or even Dina in there. I don't think Lucas could have coped with that. He could cope with losing to Conor.
OK, Diane Newdale, everybody. Thank you very much, Diane. After the break, we'll enter unknown territory, as will be in our fifth part. Some would say it's foolish, particularly the makers of Karate Kid 5. We'll see you in a bit.